This time on Sovereign Sea.
Is it running?
Yep. Good.
You're probably not going to hear anything we're saying right now, and you probably can't see anything either, because there's like a dust storm here, and it's windy. Because I am prone to bumping into things.
Every now and then.
As you guys can see, we have new water barrel. So
Klaatu, Dorada.
And we have hose in our Bilge.
Welcome to Sovereign Sea. I'm Becca, and together with my husband Tim and our two deck paws, Hazel and Sally, we are embarking on the journey of a lifetime, carving a life for ourselves upon the water. We're happy to have you on board. Let's figure it out together as we go.
Is it running?
Yep. Good. Good morning, guys. Well, it's not really morning. It's
Not anymore.
It's about noontime right now, so good noontime to you. It's another weekend here. If you didn't see the week before last's video, I was out last week. I went on vacation with my girlfriends, went to the Springs. It was fantastic. Tim got some projects done on the boat, but he also got called into work.
Well,
So,
yeah, I had a teammate who's had a family emergency, so I took over his on-call shift for the weekend. And I haven't worked on-call in close to probably 8 months, and so doing that was interesting and took up a heck of a lot more of my time than it used to. So I didn't get to do a lot, didn't really film anything. So
yep, but we're back this week. And this morning, this guy got me up at the ass crack of dawn to go pick up an outboard motor.
it wasn't really the ass crack of dawn. I mean, it was pretty close, but yeah, we did get an outboard motor. We did.
Yeah, so now, but we couldn't find a gas tank for it in town. So now we're going to go to the other town and get a gas tank for it, and then we'll see.
Yeah, it's a Honda, it's a 2006 Honda BF5, which is a 5 horsepower, 4-stroke single cylinder. It is right at the top end of what that dinghy will handle. So, yeah. But I didn't want to get something that was too small and have to sell it later when we get a different dinghy. This thing should work even on like a 10-foot rib. So
Yeah, we wanted an old reliable, and we're hoping that's what we got It is secondhand, possibly third or fourth, fifth hand. I'm not totally
Who knows
sure.
how many hands?
The kid who sold it to us seemed like he used it all the freaking time, and he just wanted a faster motor for his fishing boat.
Yeah, his little John boat.
It wouldn't surprise me if it works just fine. I'll say that.
Yeah, he seemed like a pretty good kid.
Look at that gas tank and see if it works.
So we're gonna go get a gas tank and some other stuff. And fuel sitch.
All right. So as you guys can see, Tim is working on our name sign yet again. I'm not sure if you've seen much of this because it might have been done during the week and not on the weekend while we're filming. But it's looking really good. He's gonna do one more coat of epoxy on it, and yeah, it's mahogany, and it's gonna be where our new name for our boat is gonna be. So any guesses? Leave them down below, but you'll find out pretty soon. Anyways, though, the downside, we went to town, we purchased the gas tank and the fuel line that we needed. However, there is a Honda specific adapter for the fuel line to the engine that they did not have, so that we're going to have to order and wait for it to come in snail mail.
So I grew up in South Louisiana. I grew up around boats. I grew up around outboard motors and outboard motor tanks. Like my dad, my grandfather, all of my uncles, and I had a lot of them. My grandfather's friends, my uncle's friends, we all used to like swap out gas tanks and lines and engines and everything else all the time. And I don't remember a single instance where somebody's, it's the line that goes from the gas can. There's like a line with a bulb in it that you pump, and that is the gas for the outboard. That fitting that goes into the motor, I don't recall ever having to change one of those or them ever being different. But now apparently there is quote unquote no standard, and they're all different, and I don't know. So, and nobody's going to sell the ones for Honda in Walmart. They sell Johnson, they sell Yamaha, they sell Mercury. They do not sell Honda.
That would be too easy.
Yeah, that's going to be an Amazon purchase.
So our plans got a little foiled there, but
we do have the gas can. We got a 6-gallon gas can, which is nice.
yeah.
And we did get the fuel line with the bulb. We just need the end that actually goes onto the engine.
Yep.
And this motor is not like the newer BF5s. That's what it is. It's a BF5. The newer BF5s have a self-contained like half-gallon gas tank in the top. This one is built before that. You're probably not going to hear anything we're saying right now, and you probably
There's
can't
a
see anything
hurricane
either
coming!
because there's like a dust storm here and it's windy.
No, just kidding.
It's
Oh, the
insane.
hurricane. But yeah. Wow. The wind is strong. Anyways, we're gonna take this baby up to the screened-in porch so that we don't get a bug in it like we did in our first
Or
boat.
dirt. I just want some protection on it.
Yeah, for when we bump into things.
Yeah. Because I am prone to bumping into things.
Every now and then. As you guys can see, we have a new oil barrel. Is that what we call it? Oil barrel.
I don't know what it's called. It's called the cube.
We have a new to us cube oil barrel. When he gave it to us, he only needed to use that a little bit. We've got a ton of in our tanks that we want to pump out, dispose out because it's just getting there too long.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure it's bugged. We didn't send it off for testing or anything, but probably about, I'm about 75% sure. And anything above 0%, you just get rid of it.
We're using our context clues. It seemed like it, so we want to get some fresh diesel before we head back up north.
Yeah, that's to me gives you the greatest chance for success. We could leave here and there's literally like 50 filter cores for the rate cores on here. So we could leave here and change the rate cores every day or whatever. But what will give us the greatest chance of success is getting all the diesel that's in here out of here and putting all new diesel in. That will give us the greatest chance of success. So that's what we're going to do.
This is old salvaged stainless people from the railroad.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this.
Oh no!
That's because this is freaking. I have those 1-inch versions of these somewhere.
Yeah.
That I should get. I just don't know where they are.
Right, you guys, we brought the company name sign back, and it looks really beautiful. The only bad part is that apparently the epoxy stuck to the paper on the underside, so now we have a bunch of paper stuck to the underside. It should be against the boat, but we'll have to sand that side down after this cures and then try to get all of that out, which may require putting another coat on that side. So that's unfortunate. But the front is finished.
Yeah.
It's really good.
The back side's fixable. It's fixable. There's still some wings and guts of that bug.
Yeah, it's for memory's sake. It's cute.
Hey, just looking at you, kid.
Good morning, everyone.
Yo, 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 yo.
It's Sunday morning. We're back out on the job site. We're ready to tackle some odds and ends today. Some of the big things on the agenda. Cal gave me a rundown this morning. Okay, he's focused, he's flourishing. So he gave me the list. The first thing that he looks like he already did was sand in the back. You guys remember yesterday, paper got stuck to the back of the mahogany, and it moved downhill. So the front's looking really good. He had to sand down this back of it, and now he's gonna apply more epoxy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put another coat of epoxy on the back. Not for looks, it's just for protection. Because I mean, this is the part that's going to be facing inside the boat, so we're the only ones who are ever going to see it. Maybe anybody we invite over who's a guest or what have you.
Yeah.
But you guys saw this side and how nice it looks, and it's the side that everybody's going to see from the back with the name on it. So
Yes, and that side is completely cured.
yeah,
So technically today, once the back of it cures, I could go ahead and put on the name, which I might do, but I probably won't do it on camera because I was thinking about it, and it may not be cool us to release the name before we do the renaming ceremony.
oh, it's fine as long as it's not in the water.
Okay, well, we'll decide when we do it.
If you're worried about the Neptune, that's fine. He doesn't care about anything that happens on land.
I'm always worried about the Neptune.
You could name your boat whatever you wanted on land as long as you do the naming ceremony as soon as you drop it in the water.
Okay, so that's when we bring out the champagne.
Yep.
Say the speech.
Yeah. Say
If
the
you guys
words.
have absolutely no idea what we're talking about, stay tuned. We'll figure it out as we do.
Klaatu, Verada.
You can't say the whole thing. Is that right? What's wrong?
It's from the movie
Oh, well,
Evil Dead. It's Evil Dead.
since we're making a fool out of you, I'm gonna show the camera.
Did you say the words? Of course I said the words.
Anyways,
Wait, what else? You didn't finish.
well, no, I didn't.
So tell them what else is on the agenda.
All right, so, okay, so other than this, we got an oil bilge, and we have a hose in our bilge that is leaking diesel. It's a diesel. It's leaking diesel a bit, so we need to place that bit of the diesel line that's leaking, and we're gonna soak up. We got a whole bunch of those oil socks, so we're gonna soak up all the oil today, and then take those out and dry the bilges.
Yeah, we're gonna get. This is like a best effort kind of thing. We're not gonna get the bilge squeaky clean this time.
Yeah, we are. I'm going in, guys.
Okay,
I'm going in.
You heard it.
I'm
You heard
putting
it.
the bilges-
We're gonna hold her to that.
Listen,
We're gonna hold her to that. My goal is to get all of the liquid out of the bilges, the oil and the water. It's mostly water. The oil's like a diesel. Oil and diesel is a very light film on top. My goal is to get all of that out of the bilges, just so, well, for one thing, It's high enough to where it's leaking through some of the sensors up here, and I want to get rid of that so we can get those sensors dried out so we can epoxy them back in. So you got that going on. My main focus is just to get almost all the liquid out of the bilges, so it's just nicer to work in for now, because we've got to drain it's like the holding tank for the Blackwater holding tank's about a third full.
Yeah. Just have salt water.
It's just water.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drain that out in 5-gallon buckets and dump it. It's out here somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then we've got to figure out how to replumb that thing before we get underway. And we're only planning to use it as a holding tank. We're never planning to dump overboard. So there's a lot of stuff in there that can come out eventually, but doesn't necessarily have to come out right now. My main focus is just to get the aft head feeding the holding tank, and that's it. And well, naturally the holding tank feeding the pump out up here, so that when we go to a marina we can pump it out, because we're never gonna dump over the side.
Yes.
So that's basically what it amounts to.
Yeah. So hopefully that's a simple fix, just like our shower sump pump was. Hopefully we just haven't shut something on, and we just need to seal something up, turn it on. And
Yeah, that would be nice.
But it may not be. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
I don't think it is, but.
We got it. Is it on?
It's on.
So these are the Amazon ones. They're not the West Marine ones. We've had a couple of the West Marine ones that are like $15 a piece in the Bilge since we bought the boat. There were some in there, and then we pulled the old ones out, and then we put these there. And I'm about to pull these out and test these. We'll let you know if they're worth buying. We have used these to keep water drippage at bay while we've been painting, but other than that, we haven't used them for actual oil like they're meant to be used. So we shall see.
What?
It's icky.
It's icky. Oh, it's icky. So gross. So. Good luck.
There's not that much water in this bilge.
I didn't figure there would be.
Okay, so we got the socks in the engine room, and
And then the only other bilge that's wet.
only other bilge that's wet, we've got socks in there. It's going to take them some time to absorb the liquid, so we're going to head into town. We've got some things to do, things to buy. We need some fuel line. Not really sure what size we need, so we're going to get all three. Just get like 5 feet of each, and then we can fix where that leak is. When we get back, we'll start taking care of that. I'm going to try and get to the hot water heater today and the oil change pump as well. Get the impeller swapped out and that. So talk to you guys in a little while. Summon the bocce corpse hunter.
They get clean?
Yeah, they're clean. This is as clean as it's going to get. I'm not doing any more work to this thing. It can stay like that. It's underwater. And I think this prop is as clean as it's going to get. It's going to be underwater.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to buy a new one anyway.
It looks a lot better though.
I mean, it looks better. It's smoother.
Yeah. All right.
Put it on either one of those. That thing I don't trust at all.
Yeah.
And I trust these railroad pads.
Right, y'all. He's going hard. Stay tuned until next week when our fuel part comes in, whether or not the dinghy motor actually works. But it does fit our water tender and looks like it'll work pretty well. So. Oh. Oop. Okay.
There's still water in there, so one of them was dry.
Yeah, it's hard to get them in there.
Yeah, I put the one that was dry back in there.
Okay.
Can you hand me one of the headlight again, please?
Yeah.
I need to get under the steps. All right. This is what the bilges look like, which is nasty. You can see it. It's gross. Hold on. There you go.
I'm gonna be in there with a scrub brush like swimwear.
Mm-hmm.
Get all this water out.
This is in the galley, by the way. We never showed you guys this. This is our galley steps go here.
Yeah, it looks like it's to a little hobbit house, but
Yeah.
it's just the engine.
It is the engine. It's the front of the engine. When you got to do work on the belts, pulleys, any of that kind of stuff. You can see a bilge pump down there. Yeah, that is really nasty. So, yeah.
Yep. And then look at our little stairs.
There's the stairs over there.
And I carpeted them because one of our dogs, I won't say who,
Can you tell we have dogs? Look at this.
one of our dogs, who shall remain unnamed,
Sally.
does not like going down hardwood stairs. Won't do
She
it.
doesn't like going downstairs, period. When I first got her, she went down every set of stairs backwards. All right. Yeah, just slide her down, tilt her up so she and then lay her back. You do that?
Lay her down this way. This don't keep her.
Yep. Yep. Let her go.
I was trying to save you, but
You saved my life. Oh, sorry. I should have told you ahead of time that I was going to step under there.
We salvaged this hatch glass from the give and take up at the boatyard, and it will fit our forward hatch, which is broken. So, but the screw holes were in the wrong places. So Tim has gone around and filled them with epoxy, and he's also sanded down this.
Well, this is an experiment. I'm not 100% certain this is going to work, but we're going to try it because these things, like if I was to have to buy a new one, it costs like $150, and I don't want to buy a new one. So
May as well give it a shot.
this was free. This piece of Lexan was free, and this is leftover resin that I've had. And we've done everything else with it. So if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
flowers bloom in springtime, the leaves fly in the fall, but we have one another through the changes of them all. These unspoken wonders, these stories left to tell, there can't be any other who loves me quite as well.
Don't you look beautiful?
All right, you guys. Well, we managed to get some odds and ends buttoned up this weekend. I would say the most memorable thing is getting the name plaque finished, but also grabbing our outboard. Unfortunately, we weren't able to actually test it and ensure that it works. But Tim did give her a thorough inspection. We made sure she fit the dinghy just right, and she does. So,
Yeah, this coming weekend, I ordered the part, so this coming weekend we'll have the ability to actually put her in the water and, jam those throttles as far forward as you can go and see how many knots we can get under the Dane over here.
yeah, he's just kidding. We're going to give it a gentle, leisurely stroll at first, and we're going to ease ourselves into those waters.
Yeah.
But that does give us something to look forward to for next weekend, so tune in if you want to see that adventure. Thank you for joining us today.
Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing well. We have some shout outs. You want to give our shout outs?
Yeah, I'm going to shout out Salty CB, my brother from another my brother from another mother, Walter, who both of whom helped us out on coffee. And I also want to give a shout out to my mom for hooking us up. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, so if you want to support our journey, our coffee link is below. Send us a coffee, keep us going. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here.
Like, subscribe. Is that it? Like, subscribe.
That's it. Follow us on Instagram if you want to see some behind the scenes.
And share the videos on social media. We don't do any promotion, any self-promotion, really, except this part of the video. But if you could share it on social media, that would help us out. And I also thank you so much to all of the new subscribers we've gotten over the course of the last few weeks. It's not that we haven't noticed. We've definitely noticed. We've noticed a huge uptick in people watching our stuff and subscribing, and it's so awesome and so amazing, and we're so thankful. So thank you.
Of course. So thank you for being here. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep. Okay. I love you. Peace.
Sovereign dignity.
You no regrets.